Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my bathroom. This is not a normal background for me, but I was trying to get the best lighting. I'm like scooting over here because then my lighting is even. There's like a big window behind you guys. I'm actually sitting in my bathtub trying to get the best lighting for you guys. So hopefully a couple of you can hop on and watch live during your lunch break or whatever's going on in your life right now. But I wanted to follow up from one of the pictures I posted the other day about those beautifully tanned legs, or I should say one beautifully tanned leg and one pasty white leg. If you didn't see that post, scroll through my feed. You're going to be shocked. Now that picture was not me. That is another person that represents my company that was brave enough to post that picture. Since I saw that picture, I said, I gotta figure that out because that looks amazing. And I own this body bronzer, but I haven't really played with it. I got it last year. I add it sometimes to my foundation to bronze my face and to add a little summer glow to my face foundation, but I hadn't really tested it out on my body yet. Hey Tiffany, hey Allison. Tiffany, oh, hey Dave. Dave, my friend Dave is watching. Sorry, I have my phone turned sideways, so if I'm reading your comments like this, that's why. But I wanted to have the wide screen so you guys could see my arm. So I'm going to bronze just one arm. So when I saw that picture and I decided I need to figure this out, I took this out and I squirted some in my hand and I started rubbing it all over my arm. First of all, I had way too much. My arm was like 5 shades darker than it probably needed to be. Second of all, it started to get streaky. So I'm like, okay, this stuff works. It obviously works. I see it on other women and it's amazing. It's blowing my mind. Hey, Christina. So I figured it out. I figured out the trick. And it's like a light bulb went off in my head. Like when I put my foundation on my face, I don't squirt it in my hand and then try to rub it all over. I put a little on my brush and I dab it all over my face in small sections and then I buff it out in small sections, right? That's how I get the airbrush finish on my face for my foundation. So it makes sense. That's how you're gonna get the airbrush finish on this. So I like to wear gloves. You don't have to. This is body bronzer. It's not self-tanner, so it will wash off your hands with soap and water. But I just like to not even have to worry about that. So I wear gloves when I do this. We also have an applicator you can get, which is like a little buffing sponge. You can buff it in that way. But I got like a pack of 100 of these gloves on Amazon for like less than 10 bucks. I use them also when I color my hair. So anyway, all right, so the way I do this, first of all, you want, I would probably typically bronze before I got dressed, okay? And I would not bronze, I would only bronze skin areas that are gonna be exposed. So I have to decide what outfit I'm gonna wear before I put on my bronzer. So I went to a wedding the other day, and the dress I was wearing showed my chest. It was like a cap sleeve, so it showed most of my arm, but not my shoulders. And then my legs obviously were shown. So before I put my dress on, I went ahead and did my shoulders because I just went arms all the way through the chest, down the arms, and then I did all of my legs. So I would typically recommend bronzing before you get dressed, just because you don't want to get it on your clothes. Now, once it dries on your skin, it's not going to transfer to your clothes, okay? It is water resistant, so you can also, I had it on that day. Oh, I just scratched myself in the face. Dangerous. I had it on that day that I went to the wedding, and then I got in the shower, but sometimes I get in the shower just to rinse, like I don't actually, soap and water scrub everywhere, just a quick rinse, and it stayed on. Like you could see the little beads of droplets of water. In fact, I'll show you after I'm done. But it's water resistant, but it comes off easily with soap and water. Hey Denise, this stuff is awesome, you guys. All right, so here we go. So here's the trick, okay, is to put, ooh, that's too much. Put a little spots of it, okay, all over. Okay, little areas, and then buff it in small amounts at a time. So let's see. Well, I think I need a little more on my shoulder. Obviously, you need a little more on the larger areas. And the beauty of it too is if you do get streaks, you could just add a little bit more. So always start with a little. So then you buff in small areas. Okay, just until it's all worked in. And this is hard to do looking in a phone. Usually I'm looking in a mirror. And then I slowly go down to the next area. Now, obviously, if you need to do this on your back, you might need a partner to help you, or that's where maybe one of those applicators comes in. But look, it's like going on super smooth. And once it dries, like I said, it stays put, okay? So trying to do this in the phone. Small areas at a time. Now, you want to be careful, obviously, on like elbows and stuff, but don't be afraid to get it there. Hey, Denise. I haven't seen you in so long, girl. Now, I will tell you there's 3 different colors. First of all, look, we're getting there, right? If you get streaks, buff them in. Just keep rubbing. You can keep rubbing until it's buffed to the desired non-streakiness that you want, okay? Look at the difference so far. This is the darkest shade, and I wanted to show you guys the darkest shade just so you can see the difference. But we also have a medium shade. This is called Malibu. We have a medium shade called Hermosa, which I also have, so maybe I'll show you that next. And then I put on so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so dark. But it's okay. I should have taken my ring off too. But, and we also have a light for if you're super fair or you just don't want this drastic of a tan. That one's called Sunset. All right, now without a mirror and without really focusing on buffing it too good, because I could keep buffing. And then I would add more for my underarm just to make sure it gets smooth. But look at that. Look at the difference. Oh my gosh. Look at the difference. Crazy, right? Crazy. All right, let me just show you really quick. Let's see, how can I show you the Hermosa? Actually, I'll just show you that in a picture because I'm actually gonna finish tanning the rest of my body after I hang up, turn off this live video. But look, I mean, yeah, I need to blend it a little more in my hand, but I did this in like, what, a minute, not even, while I was talking to you. But like I said, the beauty of it is you can take your time now, buff it in if there's any spots you missed, add a tiny dab. Takes about 10 minutes to fully dry. So if I'm doing this, I'll put it all on before I get dressed. Wow, I put a lot on. It's super dark. Like, whoa, this is like end of the summer tan right here. I'll put it on wherever my exposed skin is gonna be, and then I'll just kind of go lay on my bed. I have white sheets in my bed too, by the way. They're like very, very light gray, almost white. And I went to bed with this on the other day. My sheets are clean. Like, it doesn't come off. I even wore it teaching. It was leftovers, so it was like I had worn it and then done a rinse shower with no soap and water and slept in it, and then I went to teach a class, so I still had some on. So I was sweating, no transfer. I haven't personally gone swimming with it yet, but like I said, I've been in the shower. In fact, here, let's see. It's still drying, so I don't know if it should be fine though. I want to show you the water resistance, all right? So I'm just going to bring you down here. I'm going to get my feet wet doing this. Where's my faucet? There it is. Just going to turn on the faucet, and I want to show you. Okay, just the water's just running on it. I'm not washing it, but nothing's coming off. It's waterproof, people. You can swim. You can swim. Amazing. It's amazing. But now I should show you how easily it does wash off. I don't have any soap and water here. But soap and water, and it comes right off. Look, it's not even streaky after I ran water over it. It's still shiny now because it's wet, but it's still there and still super dark. Look, if you can't tone it, tan it. If you guys have questions, let me know. If you're interested in this product, check it out on beautybybluemetti.com. Share this video and have a wonderful day.